Hi, I'm Tamegoda, presenting many to English machine translation tools, data, and pre-trained models. This work is in collaboration with Zhao's Chris Matman and Jonathan May. Here's an overview. First, we present three tools for machine translation, namely empty data, NL codec, and RTG. So these are open source tools. Tools we build 500 languages to English translation in an open source way. So we collect publicly available data set, and then we train a massively multilingual NMT model. And in the end, we talk about some application of these models. Okay, let's start with the tools. The focus of these tools are reproducibility and scalability. The first one is empty data. It has a huge catalog of parallel datasets, and empty data helps in downloading the datasets. It's all the mundane tasks such as locating URLs, downloading them, etc. So as of today, it has more than 120,000 datasets from various data sources such as Opus, StatEmpty, Paracrawl, etc. Internally, all languages are normalized to ISO 639-3. So if you know a language code, then you know all the datasets available for that specific language pair. So the second tool is NL codec. This is vocabulary manager and the storage layer. Behind the scene, it uses PySpark to process datasets in parallel. So it has an efficient storage layer. So we can process data in parallel and write them in parallel. And we can also read the training data in parallel for distributed training. And the last toolkit is RTG. It's an NMT toolkit based on PyTorch. It has all the necessary ingredients for taking research into production. So these are all available via pip. We can do pip install empty data NL codec RTG. Using these tools, we try to build a massive multilingual translation model. We were able to find datasets for more than 500 languages using our empty data dataset catalog. We downloaded datasets using empty data, deduplicated, cleaned, filtered, and excluded any accidentally entered test sets, such as sentences from news test, Opus 100, etc. The resulting dataset had 474 million sentence pairs, having 9 billion tokens on each side. We trained transformer, a slightly different model. We have wider dimensions. So we have 768 dimensions, 9 encoder, 6 decoder. Unlike the common practice of tying embeddings, we separate the embeddings. On the source side, we have 500,000 types, BPE types on the source side, 54,000 types on the target side. We use 720,000 tokens per step with the optimizer. This model has comparable performance with some sophisticated models such as Zhang et al. 2020, 24-layer deep transformer model with language-specific components like language over layer norm, etc. So this model does not, even though it has 400 extra languages on the source side, does not degrade performance of languages, except few cases where the sentences are short because there's no language-specific component. The performance is poor on Turkish, but mostly it is generally good. Second application is fine-tuning. Our parent model can be fine-tuned to specific language with a very limited quantity of training data. For example, we tried on BRE and SME languages, which have low performance. These are low resource languages, and we see a huge improvement in Blue. We hope this parent model is very helpful for training low resource NMT models. So takeaway, all the models, data sets are available from our homepage, listed shown in. This model is also available in Docker, so you can use it via Docker or integrated to Apache Tika. So if you're dealing with file formats, the Tika helps transform them into plain text, and this model helps transform any language into English. Okay, closing thoughts. Help us bring more languages and datasets into empty data. Any issues, pull requests are welcome. And this is still a work in progress, right? There's so many languages we haven't covered. So come join us on GitHub with issues and pull requests. Thank you very much.